Welcome everybody to Poke Battle Network. I am Silph, and today we'll be doing my practice tourney run of Ionic Cup. Now, as you noticed over the last few months, I do a core building, I do some team building, and then I go and run a practice tournament with Flash4Everybody. I suggest as a battler doing some Flash tournaments or practice tournaments for yourself to help you get an idea of how to build your team, what people will come up against you, the lines of three that work comfortable for you, and how to play out that intense final matchup if you need to must-win matchup. Get some of that early jitters out. Yes, it's not as intense, but you'll have better feels, you'll have better understanding, the pressure won't be as much. So practice tournaments are always something you should do, and Ionic Cup is absolutely the meta that you should be practicing on. These 3 slots are so tough. You got Beedrills flying all over the place. We've got Luxrays and Greedents on our teams, but Umbreons on everybody else's team. So I'm joining a tournament again for Flash4Everybody. Magic Mason submitted this one, so I was like, I'm going to join this one. There were top battlers all up and down, so great practice for myself to meet these top battlers and see where their head's at when they battle, and I get to learn and practice with these top battlers. So as you see my team, I went with the Luxray Beedrill in Greedent core here. Now I know I said Hisui Sneasel in my video down below. Go check it out. Links are down below. But I got Beedrill, and just Beedrill's so dominant. You got the X-Scissor for the darks, because that needs to be put into check. Then you got the Drill Run for the poisons and the bugs, and then Drill Run just hits everything. You've got Bait Opportunity, that poisons. It's just so intense with Beedrill. Like, absolutely get yourself a Beedrill into this matchup. Shadow Beedrill does a little more sting, but man, oh man, is it really, really good in this meta. And then, of course, I've got that Greedent with that Tackle. Now, we didn't really talk much about the 4, 5, and 6 in the core, but we did a little bit in the team building. But I'm going with Golisopod because I really like that Shadow Claw energy build. I think this bug typing, again, going to be super strong against those dark typings. Then you've got your Cast Form. Little more counter for that Beedrill besides it being Beedrill, right? I need something. Beedrill's gonna be everywhere. You can put a three counter Beedrill line and Beedrill could still win it in this meta. So I got Cast Form in there and it's running Hex. People suggest Tackle. I've got the Hex going on. Rock, Weather Ball Rock. This thing is so tanky. And then of course you've got it, that'll force out fighters. So what do I have? That spammy Hydro Cannon user Samurott there. Right there, because I've got really good fighter draw, so my Samurott can spam off those Hydro Cannons and put the pressure down on those fighting type Pokemon, which are like Snorlax, and Beware has become a really big one there too for the 4, 5, and 6. So let us go down into the first round now. Alright, my first battle is against Coisabeast, the Teal that's running this tournament right now, and I am excited. He's got Ampharos, Beedrill Shadow, Sableye, Samurott, Pongoro, and that normal Cast Form as well. This is top 8 of Knoxville. Coisabeast, so I'm expecting top tier battling. We're going to get into it now. He is a beast for sure. That Ampharos, little worried about it, but we're going in, and I got Greedent into Pangoro. Now, Pangoro has that close combat action and Snarl, so building up energy, can throw close combat, can throw foul plays. I don't know what the second move is yet. It's Night Slashes. Okay, so trying to boost itself up, which is cool, but doesn't want to throw that close combat because it doesn't want to debuff itself yet, and my Crunch can't debuff it as well. So now I'm really worried because this could be the close combat. Yeah, close combat and dip. Bait, then throw the main. And in come Ampharos, that shiny Ampharos. CO, you a beast. Now comes my Crunch. Do I get another debuff? No debuff. The heck is going on? Crunch used to pop off crazy. Now it can't even pop off once. Focus Blast takes my health to 0 as half of it is gone. I go for the Shadow and I'm like, throw this rock immediately. Throw it immediately. Get the shield, and then I switch into Luxray, and oh, not in time. Either this Thunder Punch is really going to hurt, or Focus Blast is going to take me out. Thunder Punch does hurt, and Pangoro comes back out. I'm down to 2 Pokemon. It's a lot riding on these two. Pangoro is done, takes the energy, I throw the wild charge, and look at that, his Castform's also rocking Hex. So I'm going to get some debuff down. Why not? I've got time, I've got play, I'm recognizing this. Can I get to another Psychic Fang? Nah. He's like, I cannot let you get to another Psychic Fang, so he's got to throw his energy. Now it's just an energy game, but look at this. He is debuffed. So we both know his move isn't going to do that much. The Energy Ball, ooh, okay. I see what Energy Ball does. Almost a half of our health. Good, over 1/3. So debuff, look at that. Enjoy some of that. Debuffed. And now the rock throw is Weather Ball rock is there because rock is a weather typing. And yeah, I throw that and get the W. Castform with Hex. Pretty good there for spamming off. Luxray comes in and I get the lead here on the Samurott. Now, I'm going to give up shields because these Luxrays can't take a hit to save their life. Love the Luxray. Can't take it to save. Oh my god, did he just swap? Did he just swap? He swapped. We playing for keeps, people. We playing for keeps. So, we're going to play for keeps. I'm going to debuff you twice. I'm going to debuff you twice. Look at that. You don't want to play for keeps because now I'm just going to tackle you down. There's no way you're going to get to that Focus Blast. There's no way you're going to get to that Focus Blast. Now I got the energy. Now I've seen 3 of your Pokemon. I know you got Samurott in the bank, and I know here comes the Pangoro. So now you're going to try to close combat me. That's the game plan, right? That's the thing it's got to do. It's got to come out in close combat. So what I have to do, recognize that, and throw those body slams. Do I want to put more pressure down? Do I want to just let it take me out? Oh, he baited! No! That's so not in your favor. Night Slash does a pretty good amount, and you could probably... Actually, you know, you could probably get away with murder with that. If it's pretty low there, you could probably get away with the murder with that on Pangoro, and that is good as it is gone off the table. Can I get to it? Yeah. Woo. I believe that was CFP. But taking the dub, he understood the situation, and that is 2-0 to me. So still trying out leads. Oh, Pangoro. Loving his Pangoro right now. That dark typing, fighting typing, really good in this meta. Especially when like Bug isn't that great. Bug typing moves aren't that powerful out here. Except for Samurott. Samurott's got the most powerful move of them all. Mega Horn. So of course I'm going to give up the Hydro Cannon shield and give up a shield there because I got a shield. Now I'm going for that Mega Horn. Samurott might be your wall to all darks here. Look at that. Bye. No debuffing itself. Throws the nuke, can still almost get to another Hydro Cannon, but here comes the biggest problem of the entire tournament right now. And that is Beedrill. What's up, Wildcat Dad? What's up, Coisabeast? Those are all the things that are proccing off as the drill run is gonna get shielded. I'm now down shielded. No! You make a catch! How did you make that catch? That was so smart. So good. I'll go for another Psychic Fang. He's got a shield. I had to look at that. Recognize that. Notice that he might think I might go for all out just so I can double debuff him now. So that bait didn't lose me any advantage. I've double debuffed him. Body slams are going to do not that much. And so double debuff now. We're going to get to that crunch before the first foul play. Can he get to the crunch before the second foul play? No. Oh, and the Beedrill comes in to snipe me. So, Sableye, thicker than most of his team, did a lot of damage there that last matchup. Those first two, the Ampharos I felt good against. That Pangoro, haven't really seen many Pangoros. It doesn't look like it feels good. I feel like if you're gonna go for that close combat user, you could probably find a better fast move user out there. Because Snarl isn't really, generates energy great, but isn't really, nah. But my team, feeling comfortable, didn't need Golisopod. Didn't really see the need for Golisopod. Maybe if I brought it in against Sableye Pangoro lineup at the end, I could have felt better and throw off some of those X Scissors or Aerial Aces that Golisopod has access to. But besides that, didn't really need it. Let's get to round 2. Round 2, and it is at this point the #1 in the world, KingOWT. Yeah, super excited at the end of Wave. When this was going on, we did this at the beginning of the month. So early Feb, March 1st. And so KingOWT was like ranked 1, top of the Silph rankings. So I'm excited to get an actual battle against numero uno in the world on Silph. And he's bringing Dedenne, Beedrill, Sableye, Politoed. Politoed's a good one. Alolan Raticate. Oh, another good one there. And that Snorlax we were talking about. Alolan Raticate might be your cheaper Umbreon asset. Because there's no counting user, it actually plays really well. This matchup has good matchups here with Wild Charge doing some excellent damage. Beedrill gonna look really good against his team too. Again, bringing in that Sableye. So Samurott lead. I like the Samurott lead, and we're gonna spam off those Hydro Cannons. This is where you want Samurott anyways, because you don't want that Beedrill on the field for long. Look at the damage. Look at that. Ooh, almost down to nothing. I'm gonna throw here, and he X-scissors me. Oh my goodness. Can I get it off? Yeah. No, I didn't want to take the chance. Samurott's loaded with energy. So now comes my Greedent, and I'm like, oh, dark normal typing. This isn't gonna do much. So we're gonna have a nice little like, who's cuter, Alolan Raticate or Greedent off here? And Alolan Raticate putting down the quick attack and crunching, kind of making it cute, but the fuzziness around it makes it real hard to like it. Where this Greedent's just so lovable, just so chipper, takes your shield with a smile, got its teeth showing. So Greedent there goes down. Thank you, Greedent, and look at that. Now it's the Raticate, got the energy back again for another crunch. Yeah, the Raticate boost might be a thing for you for the Umbreon, how tanky and thick it is, and how not a lot of things put that much pressure down. And he's swapped into the Politoed, so I'm going to bring in my Luxray. And this isn't good because these, oh no, it's Earthquake. I was gonna say these Weather Balls. No, you mean these Earthquakes? So let's see what Mega Horn does, so we can learn if we need to bring back in Samurott against this Politoed. And that did a lot of damage, half the health gone, and Politoed puts a hurt down. That was a good matchup against my opponent. Way to bait me there. Tried to get the Beedrill off the table before, and I did. I didn't lose a shield, but I was down a shield the whole matchup. And then Politoed spamming off. So went with the real thick boys. Beedrill, thick boy Poly, thick boy Raticate. So got to figure out that matchup as we're getting into battle 2 of round 2. I'm battling KingOWT, number 1 in Silph right now at this time. So I'm going with the Greedent, and the Greedent gets that tackle pressure down. Look at how much damage it does to that Beedrill. And I'm going to get the Body Slam off. So I'm going to see if I get the shield. I get the shield from my opponent. That was good. That's why you go Body Slam first. Build up for a crunch if you want to, but go Body Slam first. Either get the damage or get that shield. And look at that damage. A good third of that health is gonesies. So the X is going to do it, and there you go. Au revoir, Beedrill, or Greedent. And if you really wanted to have more health, you could have shielded and just kind of tackle down, maybe make a snipe. In come the cast form, and off goes these energy balls. And I get the debuff. I'm like, all right, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to take this matchup. Oh, the B is out. Oh, no. The crunch procced on me. No. My energy ball procs, but the crunch procs. So now we're back into an even matchup. I got to get that proc off, and it is the weather ball using Toad. And I'm like, oh, man. I gotta see what a weather ball does. This is my first practice tournament. I gotta at least see that it takes my Beedrill down to the near yellow, and a couple more mud shots will take it to the yellow. So he lets the drill run go. That brings it down to the red. The poison is putting on some good pressure. So I'm gonna go X-Scissor here. Maybe take out this Politoed. Got the last shield, and look at that. It is not looking pretty for me, as that weather ball's gonna hurt. And I'm like, oh, cast form. Cast form. I should have just went for the grass. The energy ball does go off. Thinking that Rock Tomb or Weather Ball Rock could do more onto this Alolan Raticate. Did not, and there it is. The crunch by my opponent. If I would have just energy balled, just patiently got to energy ball, you do more. That's why we practice. Thinking that double rock throw or double weather ball rock could get me the win. Instead, we got Greedent into Beedrill. I go for the crunch. So now, or I should go for the crunch now. So or the energy ball for that last matchup. So now I'm getting the same matchup as we did last matchup. I'm against number 1. I've lost this round. Let's figure it out. I took B in and Luxray in instead of Castform this time. I'm going to give up that shield. See, he didn't give up the shield this time. I gave up the shield, and now it's the Raticate. I'm going to get a Body Slam off. I'm going to do some damage. And then the Raticate's just going to build some energy. And, can't get that Body Slam off. But now the Raticate's loaded. So I've got to take something. This thing is loaded. It's a crunch. Woo, no debuff. I'm pushing this X-Scissor. What's going on? Just trying to get a win here in the third battle. You always want to play the third battle. It'll definitely help your matchup, and especially in this matchup too, where you kind of want to at least get a point, something on your record in a tournament. Like playing these third battles, always good, because maybe your opponent might have taken a break, might be going a little easy, might not be putting that much in, like pressure down. But oh my god, the return! Yeah, no, opponent's playing for keeps on this one. But like I was saying, maybe your opponent's not putting all that pressure down. You can get a win back and then raise yourself up in that Silph ranking. Every win matters, because that is the tiebreaker for the points. And the points, as you notice, always tie up. So GG's to KingOWT. What can I say? But you owned me. That Beedrill Politour core was just incredible. Spamming off Weather Ball, spamming off X-Scissors on me. All of that pressure absolutely put me on shield. So I gotta look at some tankier Pokemon here. Round 3, we got PokeMaster-Budd. Now, this is a practice tournament, 3-rounder. I'm trying to be positive. It is 1-1. I got Magic Mason, who's securing a 3-0 as we speak. King against KingOWT. So, tough matches ahead. I've got to get a win here, and this is why these flash practices are good for you as a battler, because you gotta break it down. You gotta figure out what you're doing so you can get this win. And look at that. I'm looking at Beware. I'm looking at Samurott, Muck, Greedent, Beedrill, and Luxray. Okay, we've got the same core, but that Muck, Luxray, no, that Muck, Samurott, Beware, right? Beware. I haven't seen Beware. Started seeing a lot of Bewares now. Beware actually really good in this meta. Got that Stomp pressure, but that's superpower. One shots everything, and it's the same amount as Stomp. So there's a lot of bait play, a lot of head games going on in this meta. And yeah, watch out, because the head games are real. Head games on the baits are real. So I'm going to bring in my Luxray, because I like that Muck. I like it against that Muck Beedrill and against this opponent Luxray. Because now we can play that head game. What are we playing? I'm going to go for it. We're going to go for Psychic Fangs first. He got the extra tap in, so he's almost one more tap away from his second wild charge, which he got. So I'm making sure to get that double charge move in, so I can at least get a spark in between charge moves. And he brings in the Psychic Fang. So I get the spark in between charge moves, and there it goes, the Psychic Fang. It wasn't wild charge. It is wild charge now. Super debuff now, and now I've got that Psychic Fang. Great. Great. Now his boy is wounded in the back. He's got no shields. Now he brings in the B, which is switch locked in, and I can bring this Greedent with that fast attack, debuff the damage now, put the pressure down with the Body Slam. A little tip, you should probably invest at least one shield into your Beedrill at all times when you play Beedrill. Just a tip. As you see, the Beware is in, and the Stomp comes through and takes out the Greedent, as he didn't need to superpower me and debuff itself, because that would be bad. There's still a clock on it. I think it just got released now, so I'm going to make the throw for the X-Scissor. Let's see what X-Scissor does to Beware. Okay, not enough that you'd like, but there's no more shields left, pal, and this is Psychic Fang. Oh, phew, Psychic Fang doesn't KO me, and no! That's not how that was supposed to work. I lose the debuff, and I throw the Drill Run. I had X-Scissor Resi, but I don't know what X-Scissor does to the Beware yet. Like, it didn't seem like it did all of that damage that I needed to do. Drill Run was there. I took the chance. Woo! That Beware. Very scary. Beware. We get the Samra into the Greedent. Never have I seen a Pokemon name that's like supposed to be the most scariest, and it looks like the most cuddliest thing ever. Right? Beware, be afraid. And it's like, beware of what? The best hug? Probably the most comfortable sleep you've had since Snorlax? Another Hydro Cannon finally gets me the shield, and this is the love you have to have for those Hydro Cannon users. They put that pressure down and get that shield. He under-tapped that. We thought we were both done. I was done. I was not. I still had 2 HP in a dream. So his Greedent's going to have that extra energy for the body slam, and I'm going to throw it down. The Beware comes back to give my Greedent the most scariest, frightening hug I've ever seen, as it throws it in 5 taps and it throws off the Stomp or Superpower. What is it going to go for? That Stomp. We saw what Stomp did last time. I have 2 shields. Greedent is going to stay healthy. Now, unlike Nayad Cup, in this meta, there are things that can take out these tanks. So you have to invest shields. Greedent felt so safe in Nayad Cup, without things like Beware and Snorlax rocking Superpower. Oh, and I make the catch. Without those things, that Greedent didn't have to give up shields. You could let like 3 or 4 charge moves go through before you lost a shield on Greedent. But this meta, Greedent gave up, had to give up the shield. Oh my god, I'm down to the wire, and oh! Woo! So not safe as I take battle 2, and I get the 3rd round. So playing the 3rd battle of this matchup, and we're going to get Beedrill into Shadow Beedrill. And look at the damage. Now, this is something we should all take into effect and watch, because this matchup will happen. The normal typing Beedrill and the Shadow Beedrill. Nothing changes differently in the way you should be playing this, besides baiting. That's the only thing, and he does. He baited me. Baited me so good. The notifications won't even go up. It's like, hey, buddy, you know you just got baited? Hey, buddy, you know he just baited you? Yes, I get it. I got 2 X-Scissors in the back ready to go. There's no Dark Tarping out here, so I'm not really worried about anything. The Drill Run KOs my Luxray, and Beedrill's just on a tear. Beedrill won't stop now. X-Scissor almost puts my boy down, and it's Muck into the matchup now. And now I've got Luxray, oh no, I've got Beedrill with energy for a Drill Run, and the defense drop happens. So if I can get him to throw the energy, what is he going to throw? Dark Pulse. Oh, I wanted to stay alive for that, but we're going to bait him here. I'm going to be like, hey, notifications. No, I didn't get a shield. Curses. Oh, no. I get that one to go down, and it's a Luxray in the back, and just go for it. Go for broke. Can't even go for broke because he's going to whoop me here, and the Psychic Fangs go through. That bait was the biggest bait ever. That shield pressure, absolutely huge right there onto the Beedrill. So great job by PokeMaster-Budd for getting that 3rd game and making sure he was still ahead at the end of points. It actually did factor in, and he went 1-0 in the 1-2 in the tournament, but he was the highest one because of this win. So GG's to you, to all my battling opponents. That tournament was super lit. I am so excited I got to do it. I didn't really need Golisopod, it seemed. My team was doing just fine. I hadn't used it once, so maybe I can swap it out for maybe a Politoed or a Beware. Those 2 seem to be doing really well for my opponents. Maybe they would work well with me for my team and help me out there as well, because getting those shields was super importante. The Hydro Cannon came off huge for that. Greedent was there. It's thick, it takes hits, but everything is on it. Greedent as your core for your Neutron. You could probably use it as your safe swap, but maybe be going for that Umbreon Sableye. Sableye swap has been really good because Sableye is thick as well, and it spams off those foul plays. And Umbreon is just so neutral. Like, Beware and Snorlax will have to come out and both superpower this thing in order for you to get any sort of win con. We didn't see any Umbreons in this tournament, but over the last few tournaments, out of the 20-something that have happened so far in the last week that we've had of Ionic notification, Umbreon's been everywhere. So good luck out there with that. This was super fun, so hopefully this helped you with some team building and understanding on why my team building core went and played through, how I did. got the positive set, really proud, happy with myself, but I have to change up some things. And as things changed in the meta as well, the battling got difficult too. So there's definitely been some adjustments to teams as I've been growing. So hopefully you are adjusting and getting into the right set of 6 for your battles, as the Ionic Cup is kicking off this month and we are so excited. To hyper beam that subscribe button, tap away at that like, or leave the comments down below so that we know what's going on with what you like and what you want to see. Thank you all for watching Poke Battle Network. I am Silph, and like always, enjoy your battles.